just a beautiful place here, 7-Up Whiskey and Coral Have, Colin and Coral. And look in the distance here, there's a beautiful rainbow. It's a beautiful day on the farm. Come on. Come on. How many calves do you have, Colin? These calves here, we got 6 of the Ayrshire heifer calves. They're around about 5 months old. I just brought them home. I've had them home here about a fortnight. I've just brought them home, and at present we're feeding them with calf weaner pellets. They seem to like them, and that'll definitely make them grow quicker than just 6 of the Ayrshire heifer calves. They're around about 5 months old. I just brought them home. I've had them home here about a fortnight. I've just brought them home, and at present we're feeding them with calf weaner pellets. They seem to like them, and that'll definitely make them grow quicker than just on grass. Over in this paddock over here, Jim, if you can swing around, that's my Ayrshire bull calf. He's only a young calf. He's just waiting for his pellets too, that fella. And over in the background, you may be able to pick up the Ayrshire bull. He's about a 4-year-old Ayrshire bull. Come on. Come on. Come on. They definitely like these pellets. You want to have a look at the big bull? Yes, have a look at the big bull, yeah. Okay. So Colin's big bull. Colin, I don't know what type of bull this is, so give me a little explanation about what kind of a strain of bull this is. Yeah, okay, Jim. Well, that's the Ayrshire bull. This will be the first season I'm using Ayrshire. I'm trying to introduce a little bit of Ayrshire into the herd. I normally run the black and white Holstein Friesians, but with changes to the payments of our milk now, for more protein, I do believe the Ayrshire bull does produce a bit more protein, so hopefully that's the way it works. He's about a 4-year-old bull, that one, and I'll be putting him to work around about October, November. Come on, dog. Come on. This feeding out now goes on right through the winter. Normally go through about 1800 up to 2,000 bales. If you hear me breathing heavy, I'm puffing. I'm puffing. like to be under hay.
Oh, they're up and down everywhere. One of them up there, you wouldn't get up there, would you? Hey? No. Yeah. These ones here, Jim, they're my last year calves. They're my replacements for next season. I normally keep between six and 8 replacements. Hopefully next year they'll nearly be all red and white instead of black and white. Up on the hill here, about 20 acres up there, and I winter the cows up there for the winter. Gets a bit muddy, trying to get up the tractor, you know, shocking. Because up there there's no grass left at the end of winter, it's just all mud. There is the boundary, and that part of the river, nice place for fly fishing.
What's those birds? Are those ivy?
They're the white ibis, those birds there. There's only a few there at present, but they normally come in big flocks. Not too sure what they're trying to get there, Jim. Hopefully not getting me worms, but mainly probably are, but I suppose. I eat me worms, I fertilise me paddock at the same time. Go back. Sally, come here. 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 That's our food now for today, Jim. Okay, well, my property starts down. You may be able to see the fence line down past the dogs. Goes up, over the road, up on top of the hill. You can see the fence line there where the paddock's green. And it goes up to the bush, right around the paddock where it's been ploughed up on top of the hill, and back down to the corner over where you can see those calves feeding. Okay, good morning to you, Billy. We're just having a look at our machinery, a look at the sort of machinery that we do have here. Main machinery we have is hay-making machinery. That's about all that we do here, except for a bit of irrigation. This is my baler, making square bales and new Holland. I've only had it for one season. People like second hand, but I had it for one season. It worked very well for me. It normally bail around about 2,000 bales square bales. Over in the corner there, Billy, is a bale loader, which we use for loading the bale in the paddock onto the trailer. Down below, which is our hay rake. What they call an invader hay rake, that one. It has two big wings. You may be able to show you the wings here. Get down here. They go on each side of the hay rake for wind growing. If the hay happens to get wet, take the wind off and you can spread the hay back out again so it's dry. This is our mower. Carrot, that's the brand of this one. I do believe your mower, the rotary mower. So we've had that for 2 or 3 seasons. That works very good too. We're very pleased with that particular one. Okay. So this time with the irrigation, we have a irrigator, something small, they call it a 50-acre model, this one. Does the job quite nicely for me. We normally irrigate about 40, 45 acres on a river flat. The irrigation pump, we hook that up to the David Brown tractor and we pump it back. Normally one run runs for about 11 hours. We put it on and let it for 11 hours. The only thing we've got to do is keep putting diesel into our tractor. Okay, this is our tractor that we use for hay cutting and feeding out of the cattle. A David Brown, fairly old tractor, and 9 systematic. They are a fairly old tractor, but this one can quite nicely and does the job. We also have another tractor which is exactly the same, Billy, which we use for irrigation. Just use that for irrigation purposes now. This is 7 Alpha Whiskey's dairy barn, and he's going to lead us through there, and we don't have the wireless microphone on, so I'm going to have to narrate. And he's explaining here, this is where the cows enter, on the left and right sides there, and he can milk up to 6 cows on each side, which is a dozen cows at a time. And these are the locking bars that lock the cows in. The steel there, and these are the milking machine that they put on the nipples of the cows, and they are able to milk quite efficiently by vacuum. And as the cows in on each side, he kind of looks them over, and I guess he washes the udders off and everything. And the other bar on the other end there just closed, and it locks them in there so they can't get out for some reason. So the milk is all machine vacuumed and is sucked up in these lines, as you see here, and goes into a big vat, which you will see a little later on. He's going to lead us back into where the milk comes down, and I think it goes through a cooling process. Yes, it does go through a cooling process. Located on the wall here, the milk is expelled from this large pipe and goes through these cooling fins here. And eventually, what it will do as it circulates and everything, it will enter into a large vat container. These are large stainless steel vats here, and they hold many gallons. I don't remember exactly how many gallons he told me, but really there's where it's taken care of until it's the good old cups of billy tea, Australian billy tea. First we've got to build our little fire, little stand around it, which is 2 forked sticks. Hopefully they don't burn down before the billy boils. And hang the boil across the billy across the top of the fire. What we're going to do now is wait for the billy to boil. The water's getting fairly close to boiling. A little bit of wind today too, not letting me flames get around the billy. Well, now you stand in front of him and block it from the wind there, Colin. Well, it's on your way. Yeah. There we go. All right. Well, Billy T, I mean, how does Billy T, where'd that term come from? I mean, what is Billy T made of again? Well, I think it was going back into depression times when they used to take your swag, go along the road. They used to carry their billy with them and make their billy tea. Okay, and it's made out of what kind of leaves? Well, it's actually made out of tea leaves, but we put some eucalypt gum leaves in it just to give it a bit of eucalypt gum leaves. Yeah. Well, you haven't got the eucalypt gum leaves yet, though, have you? Haven't we, Jim? We'll just see what we can come up with when we put the leaves in the billy.
One thing about it, you don't have much trouble getting firewood around, it looks like. Plenty of wood around. That feels nice and warm even from here. We're kind of waiting for the warmth to boil, like it says, before he sticks the leaves in there. So next thing you're going to see is the putting the leaves into the billy tea. Yeah, the water seems to be pretty close. So what are we going to do now, Colin?
Okay, Jim, the water's just about boiling now, so we'll just put a bit of tea in there, the right amount, measure it out, just let the tea simmer a while, and we'll drop in the eucalypt gum leaves. Off the eucalypt gum tree, just let them there.
And then a steep and
Just leave it there for a few minutes.
okay, what does the eucalyptus leaf do?
Eucalypt gum leaf.
Oh, gum leaf.
Different taste to the tea that
All right.
Ray used to.
But I got a question for you. Is this poisonous?
No, it's not actually. I think you'll be pretty right.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
we'll just take the billy off the fire.
Okay.
We'll mix him up to give him a bit of a swing around like that, Jim. Mix the old tea up, let the tea leaves go down the bottom, and we've got the old billy tea.
Oh, all right.
Pretty mixed up for you.
Okay. Next step's the pour it, huh?
Now, right. But we should have an enamel mug, Jim.
Oh, but that's all right. We're gonna pretend that
There they are.
this is an enamel mug, okay?
Yep, enamel mug. I hope you don't like your tea strained, Jim.
That's all right. No, that's fine. Fine. Okay, I'm gonna try the billy tea. If I survive this, maybe I'll drink it again. You know what? Very good. And I can taste the we call it gum leaf. Me and Elmo, we call it eucalyptus, but that's all right. I can certainly taste the eucalyptus flavor of the tea too. So this is another first here.
Very good. As I said, we've got a beautiful signal coming through on your station. We've got San Diego 7 and a radio 5 coming through quite nicely, Carl. Carl, I'd like to ask you, are you getting any skip conditions coming from USA at present? Go ahead. We're trying to make contact with the state this morning, but unfortunately conditions didn't suit. Just thought maybe coming into New Zealand, and we're going to see if we can get someone to make the hook up from New Zealand. But unfortunately, conditions not coming into New Zealand over there, Carl. Okay, mate, very good to make the contact with you. As I said, we're transmitting from central northwest coast to Tasmania. We're about 25 kilometres inland from the coast. We're in a small farming community this way, Carl. Go ahead.